Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Milwaukee. Wow. Wow. Let me start. You're seeing a lot of great governors. I want to say a huge thank you and thank this state for giving one of the kindest, one of the most visionaries, and one of my dearest friends, Governor Tony Evers. This state produces incredible leaders like my friend and former colleague, Congresswoman Gwen Moore. Mayor of this great city, Mayor Johnson. Give it up, give it up, give it up. And while she's not with us, we have got to hold the United States Senate. Send Tammy Baldwin back to D.C. You know, it was only a month ago that the Republican Party gathered for their convention right here on this very spot. It doesn't sound like any of you watched it, but in case you didn't, after promising us a speech that was going to be about unity and promising that he was a changed man, Donald Trump subjected us to 92 minutes of ranting and raving insanity. Now look, they left here riding high. They were feeling good. This thing was over. Well, trust me, Milwaukee, a hell of a lot can change in 4 weeks. You run a campaign based on fear like them, you're going to run into a little trouble when you run into a campaign that's based on joy. These guys are focused on the past, like the 1850s past. This campaign's focused on your future. We're not going back. Wow. Wow, wow. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. That convention had one purpose, to coronate one man. Ours, by the way, they got a little party going over in Chicago. They didn't know the big party was here in Milwaukee tonight, so this is where it's at. It's not a celebration of a coronation of one man over there. It's a celebration of all of us over there. I don't imagine anybody will pay any attention, but when I came out here, you might have heard over there, that convention and the energy over there is like nothing you've seen. But here's what I'm really excited about. Not only do we have massive energy at our convention, we got a hell of a lot more energy at where they had their convention, right here. So, this yeah. Oh, that one guy's going to be so sad tonight. So sad. So sad. So sad. Look, we got to turn the page on these guys. We got to turn the page. And here's the thing. Over the last 2 weeks, whether you saw it in Philly, you saw it out in the fields of Eau Claire, where some of you were out there. Amazing. On to Phoenix, where the largest political gathering in state history happened last week. Folks, Folks stood in 109-degree heat in Las Vegas. 4,000 of them couldn't get in, so they all signed up to door knock and phone bank instead of getting in there. That's what they're doing. And here is what is so great about it. All those people across this country, just like this crowd of 15,000 plus people sitting here. You all came for the same reason. You love this country. That's why you came. Yeah. My notes said, this campaign has a lot of momentum. Can you feel it? Hell yes, we can feel it. It's what we do. It's what we do. Something's happening. For those of you in here and for the young folks in here, some of you, something's happening. And it all begins with Kamala Harris. From her first day as a prosecutor, and she took those words, Kamala Harris, for the people, to the Attorney General of California, to a United States Senator, to our Vice President, she has gone to work every day to fight on the side of you and the American people. Took on the predators, took on the fraudsters, took down the transnational gangs, stood up to powerful corporations. And she never, in all that work, and don't forget this, they don't want you to hear the true story. She did it reaching across the aisle, and she did what was ever necessary to get it right for the American people. To get it right for the people. Look, these shared American values, you see it across this country, but I can tell you what, Donald Trump doesn't see the world the way we see it. This guy weakens our country, mocks our laws, sows chaos and division amongst all of us. And here's the thing, they're not even hiding it. What he's planning to do is even worse. Now look, these guys are trying to hide what they're doing. They're trying to figure out what it is. And I've said this, I coached high school football long enough to know. Don't ever close the yearbook. Don't ever close that yearbook. But look, I know if you're going to take the time to draw up a playbook, you plan on using it. So this Project 2025 thing, it is simply the playbook. And they're going to call the plays straight down the line. And it always starts with the same old crap. Rig the economy for those at the top and screw the people at the bottom. That's what they do. Your costs go up. They repeal the Affordable Care Act and bring us back to pre-existing conditions. They cut Social Security and Medicare, the very things that keeps my mom out of poverty. They will ban abortion across this country. Make no doubt about it. Make no doubt about it. And J.D. Vance, he writes the foreword for the architect of the Project 2025. Look, you can find joy in the world everywhere. Here's where I find my joy. On October 1st, we're going to have a little talk, he and I, on the same stage. So, yeah. So look, we're going to bring this country together. And those of you with no hair or gray hair, remember when Republicans talked about freedom, the old Republicans, they actually meant it. They wouldn't turn their backs on our allies. They would try and do what's right. But these guys are not them. When they mean freedom, they want the freedom of government to be in your exam room. They mean freedom for corporations to pollute our air and water. Freedom for banks to take advantage of the least fortunate amongst us. And I've said this, we are cousins out here. You know this. In Minnesota, we respect our neighbors. We respect their personal choices. Even if we would not make the same choice as our neighbors, we respect them because we live by that golden rule. Mind your own damn business. Mind your own damn business. I don't need you in our exam room. I don't need you telling me which books to read, and you can sure stay the hell out of our bedroom. So that's it. So look, I couldn't be prouder to be on the ticket and to help make Kamala Harris the next president of the United States. Tomorrow I'll get to give a little speech over in Chicago, formally accept the nomination of you. On Thursday, Kamala will do the same thing, and she'll lay out a vision for a new way forward. So look, we're over there today. We're here now. We're going to go back and catch the after parties over there, because here's the deal. We got 77 days. 77 days to change the world. 77 days to bring decency. 77 days. Because, look, we are not waking up on that 78th day. We are not waking up without knowing we left it all on the field. I've been saying it. You've done it. You've done it. Sleep when we're dead, but do the work now. Sleep when we're dead, but do the work now. This campaign is simple. We believe in the promise of America. It's that simple. So, because as the next president of the United States says every single day, when we fight, when we fight, when we fight, thank you, Milwaukee.